Ну как open world? Просто точки интереса и все. Типа, выехать туда, помочь тем, не знаю. Не обязательно моменты, которые были бы интересны, на самом деле. Типа договориться с кем-то о встрече и типа не прибыть на нее или прибыть на нее. Ой, здорово.
Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and our stock price has doubled since you took the company back from Oswald Cobblepot. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation.
Я думаю, в бумаге она бы не поверила Люцию с бумаги. Что, блядь? Он-то, блядь, к бумагам как причислен, ёбаных.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech.
Ты вообще
But
хуй.
if you want me to stop,
Oh no, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were
Вообще
talking
уже ничего не стесняется.
Riddler's puzzles.
Вообще просто карифаны.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Повтори, да? А.
Now, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
Это еще
Not
что
one
за
of
хер?
mine.
Think fast.
Кажется, это его дочка.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh?
А можно его покрасить в
You
черный?
always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work? Not a chance. I actually have a life. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox.
Надеюсь, они будут Бэтвумен или что подобное.
Put it together?
Просто ныне она вроде как там черная в сериале.
Micro-pulse waves?
Не смотрел, не знаю, без понятия.
Seriously, what is
Просто
this?
видел картинку.
I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
But why don't you get through your first day before moving on to something so advanced?
Advanced. Whatever. I've got to get back to orientation anyway.
А чё ты хотел? Да, давай, пускай она будет работать вместе с нами.
Have fun scratching your heads.
Да, давай, это будет просто слишком опасно, и
Alright.
пускай ты тут можешь под колпаком у загадочника, возможно, да?
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises, what we do. I understand your hesitation about involving her in this Riddler business, but you should consider bringing Tiffany into the fold, into the mission. If not now, then in the future.
Но это вот да.
We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler, and we can trust her. She's family after all.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay, then let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr.
Чё,
Wayne,
тебе что надо?
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Чё надо? Съебались нахуй.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the
Я
unannounced
ща
visit.
позову охрану,
We're
мне
with the
плевать.
agency's behavioral analysis unit.
Никаких разговоров
We
вообще.
just came
Пошли
by
все
to ask a
нахер.
few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much.
А кто сказал, что вы можете войти? Я не понял. Палё. Палё! Блядь, палё.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Закрыл палё.
Is this you?
Нет, блядь, это мой старший брат.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
Хуяк.
So happy.
Под ноутбук.
After
Какая
everything
удобная
you've
штука
been
этот.
through,
Что это?
I don't know how
Ноутбук.
you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going down there?
I, left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
Да?
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler.
А я тут нахуй
We've
причём?
been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Well, I'm sorry, I think you were in the wrong place. You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter.
Yeah.
Да, не считая пингвина и Харви Дента.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise. A lot of things happened to you
Я
last
там
year.
увидел пару голов.
All of them were good.
В
You
белом
helped the
и,
GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the
скорее
Penguin.
всего, да, там
He
башка
was a
Коблпота
terrorist,
была.
a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend.
Всех не рассмотрел, но
Come
походу там
think of
именно
it,
эти были. Все
You've been
эти три лица.
associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Типа Леди Архам,
criminally insane.
Коблпода и
They seem
Двуликова.
drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm not sure I like where this conversation is going.
This probably isn't gonna help. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
Опа.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends.
О, это
From the
слишком
sound of
сильно.
it, you two were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you.
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz.
Ну и чё?
Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
Drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story. John was discharged from Arkham months
Так,
ago.
там еще какое-то
No
красное
one
ебало
has seen
было.
or heard from him since.
Отряд
I
самоубийц?
was thinking maybe you
Deadshot?
have.
Why would you think that?
Колпак?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Зеленые глаза,
Sounds
что-то
like you
это...
two were pretty close to me.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did
Нам
he
как бы
do
намеком не
something
показывают,
wrong?
что у него
He's a
планшет, но
person
что-то
of
там
interest.
интересно явно
You
есть.
see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it.
Потому что как минимум...
Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious.
А, ну красное лицо, это еще
They've got all these
улики.
little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of something?
Should we be?
Да хуй его
No
знает.
more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
I am calling my That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Надеюсь, нет.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, just stay calm, okay? I'm gonna get you out of here.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Чего? В смысле, как она сдетонировала вообще?
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Ёбаный, блядь. О.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Riddler will pay for what he's done. I swear to you, I will make him suffer.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all.
Ну, по сути, это наша вина.
I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in?
I'm Batman.
Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. You were trying to keep me away from it. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Видимо, она с нами сотрудничать не будет.
Sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right?
Джокер?
Yeah, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by...
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Замечу, кстати, что у всех злодеев, которых сейчас показывают,
Yeah, I know it's a
глаза
close
зеленые.
I can
То
see
есть
by
у
the
Энигмы, у Кошки,
Your friend was a looker,
у Джокера
Why
глаза
are you here,
зеленые.
John?
told you I'd see
Уоллер не
you
посмотрел,
again,
конечно, но...
didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Какая прелесть.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please
Riley?
take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
Блять.
For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham.
Да, я помню.
You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
Так, ну, друзья до гроба, это я тебе не обещал этого.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that.
Джон, блядь,
We
не
could
нахуй.
have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited.
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys.
Всю атмосферу портит чертяка.
I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
Опа.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Just from the news. I mean, the guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I already said I'd meet your friends, John. Now tell me what you know.
Jeez. Well, if it means that much to you. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If
Ну,
you're
хоть на этом спасибо.
to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce.
Какая-то очень ебанутая дружба.
Later.
Конченая во всех смыслах.
Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Да,
Excuse
вот.
me. I'm sorry.
Боже, просто выйди. Блять.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Друг в беде. Ну, тот друг не совсем в беде, блядь. В гробе, скорее. Отдел полиции Готэма. Как-то слишком ярко ночью.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. Looks like gang activity's heating up along 43rd.
I'll see what I can do. Hey, I get it, but we're stretched thin, I told you. Riddler's a loner. I bet he's avoiding that area.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. That doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what we did at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler, just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Мне кажется, отряд самоубийц... Ну, не факт, что это отряд самоубийц, опять же, я не уверен. Просто там, ну, есть Бэйн, Кошка. Кто еще там был? А хуй знает, я забыл. Я больше никого не помню. Ну, телевизоры. Точно укрытие.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Что у нас здесь интересно?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Thane, isn't he?
Это убежище Джокера. Отвечаю. Хотя это не точно.
It's stuck.
Или закрыло.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
Спасибо, Ридлер.
After you.
Там что-то красное. Мне не нравится. Взрывчатка? Что за хуйня? Сейфа? Ботинок.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Трупак. Лысый, блядь. Без зубов, походу.
God.
Фу, какая гадость. Что, блядь, там? Что с глазом?
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh.
По башке ударил?
There's no sign of a blow to the head. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
Сильный звук?
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Опа, телефон. Это
He's
агент
trying
это?
to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
А наш техника боец?
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Я туда не полезу, Джим.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong. metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to another
какая-то
level.
другая.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Won't budge. It must be locked in place. The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Видимо, если он внизу...
I need to look at this from a different angle. This torture device is different from
Ладно,
the one
давай
in the
посмотрим.
casino.
Еще.
It's not designed to sever fingers.
Что это? Что с тобой, братан?
Masks. Each
Правильно
one
положение
has a
надо.
different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Типа загадка?
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Ну там...
Safes with electronic locks.
Ага.
Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Так. Давай с обезьянками это связано. Ботинок. Это его ботинок? Да не похоже что-то.
One shoe melted.
Those
А
belong
может
to
и...
poor Cinderella over there.
No, nothing that would have severed
А
his
что,
fingers
не могу с
there.
ботинками это связать? Или подожди, может...
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Чё, где тут обезьянки? Пистолет. Его пистолет?
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta
Давай
get to
такое же
where
возьмем.
people have great tech.
Просто соберем его и все как бы.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Опа.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
Неправильный ответ.
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Чё, я не могу связать вот это говно с мартышками? Ну ладно, можно связать. Ну типа...
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
Засунул руку и потерял ее.
Chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Ну давай. Как бы это все не взлетело на воздух.
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
Ого. О, блядь, есть пауза даже. Мать твою.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Ну да.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky they'll kill each other.
Джим сказал верную херню. Что тут у нас?
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Кажется, я понял.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though.
Плохая идея.
You got a
Отвратительно.
VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Так, типа, куда он сначала залез? Но он пошел сначала сюда.
No connection here.
Не? Но это явно было после вот этого. Значит,
The
сюда.
agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Потом вот это.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost his shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers.
И от шока он умер.
And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
Так, где-то я это уже видел.
You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
He's rising, Batman. Hurry the hell up already.
Ну и что делать? Еба.
Wrong way. That's what that agent did.
Спасибо, что мне объяснили, как это работает. Ебать. О боже, блядь. Мне просто не объяснили, как эта ситуация вообще работает. Оказывается, надо нажать на кнопку мыши и повернуть в одну сторону, в какую-то.
Блядь,
пропустить нельзя еще.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
А так смысла я понял.
He's rising, Batman. Wrong way. That's what that agent did.
Да ёбаный ты по голове. Что за говно? Что я не понял? Подожди, что-то я не догнал.
It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're
Боже, умереть в такой еба... О боже, так тупо.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Rising, Batman. Wrong way. That's what that agent did.
Он все равно туда поворачивает. Я двигаю в одну сторону, а он поворачивает в другую. Типа, как? Как управлять этим говном? Я не понял. Подожди, что? Объясни, игра. Объясни мне, как это, блядь, работает вообще. Уже третий раз подыхаешь. Что за тупость это? Объяснить не надо, не мне, вот как это работает, говно. От такой херне зависнуть, это странно. Типа, нажимаешь на кнопку мыши, двигаешь мышку влево или вправо, можно вниз или вверх. Он типа двигает ее все равно не так, как тебе надо. Спасибо, что мне вот.
Almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But Which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a phase with those sensors removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Опа.
What the hell?
Ага.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
Ага, вот о чем
Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Джим, у тебя нет пистолета разве? О, да. Так-то лучше. Подстава. Один не видит. В смысле, я... Чё? Как это работает вообще все?
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done.
Я мышку во все стороны, короче, поворачивал. Нихуя. Это так тупо.
Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Говно. Я, бля, мышку-то кручу, а? Чё за уёбище вообще? Один хуй не понял. Подстава! Бэт, сломай это говно, чё ты хуйнёй стоишь? Кинь в него электрошокер или что-нибудь такое, замкни его нахуй.
That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Давай этот сейф открою. А, подожди! Я неправильно открываю. Мне не скажут лжи. Питер, спасибо. Надо открывать-то с ухом. Ломай это как.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, it'll be worth all this pain.
Ракета? Нахера нам ракета, блядь?
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal.
Да ладно.
That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Save your sob story for jail. I'm not interested.
You think I want sympathy? This is my city. I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you, didn't I? It's not my fault you couldn't solve it. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Не, братан, игра только начинается. Ты чё, ёпт? Это только первый эпизод.